It is a busy day, but an important day for our guest this afternoon. We're happy to have WonderFi back on the show. There's the note. Yeah, as of the open this morning, you can now find WonderFi listed on the TSX here in Toronto. We're happy to have Ben Samaroo, co-founder and CEO of WonderFi, back on the show. It's great to see you, Ben. As always, congratulations, first of all. Big day for the company. Give us a little bit of background here, I guess, to start things off. Obviously, a big move going to the big board, the biggest of the boards here in Toronto and in Canada.
Yeah, it's a really exciting milestone for the company. And I think for the TSX and the industry as a whole, the TSX obviously is the largest and oldest exchange in Canada and one of the largest exchanges in the world, has been pretty cautious about listing crypto companies and has obviously done a lot of diligence around companies that they have listed. So it's they have a very sort of strong group of companies that are listed on the TSX. It's names like Galaxy Digital, Hut 8, Bitfarms, some of these really large established companies. And WonderFi is now the first marketplace, a crypto marketplace that is listed on the TSX. So we're really excited to partner with the TSX and be able to bring licensed, regulated crypto trading platforms to investors that use the TSX.
Say for the industry here, Ben, when you speak on that note, are we moving in the right direction when it comes to the regulators, taking a little bit of a different look and a different stance at the industry, at individual companies, as you said? What's the next step maybe in that process?
Yeah, it's really a continuous evolution. I think there's, as regulators grant more licenses and start to really understand the business models and risks behind businesses like WonderFi, BitBuy, Coinberry, you're able to see, really the nuts and bolts of what's happening, and you're able to really kind of pinpoint what the issues are that are resulting in, customers losing funds or some of this, very high risk that really investors and users don't want to be exposed to, and the regulators don't want them to get exposed to. So I think it's a very kind of healthy progression on the regulatory front, and we're seeing a lot of additional comfort that regulators are providing with respect to businesses like ours in Canada, and then also starting to happen in the U.S. and in some other jurisdictions. So I think it's definitely moving in the right direction, and then established institutions like the TSX coming around to listings of licensed platforms like WonderFi also supports that, because it's just another piece of the ecosystem of the investment capital markets ecosystem that's really moving in the right direction and allowing access to these types of opportunities.
It's been a challenging year, to say the least, when it comes to not only equity markets but obviously crypto markets as well. Give us your take here on the overall lay of the land. Obviously, things have changed over what we've seen the past 3 to 5 years. As of almost the first day of this year, things changed dramatically. What is your take when it comes to the overall lay of the land of crypto markets, and where do we go from here? And what would you say to investors maybe to maybe give them a little more comfort in what is happening right now?
Yeah, for sure. I think it's obviously been a rocky year, and lots happening at a macro level, which is impacting really everything: venture, technology, crypto, really everything across the board. You're seeing drawdowns from anywhere between 70 to 98, 99% with some companies. And at the end of the day, sort of to simplify, it's people are moving into cash, and so that means they're moving out of a lot of equity investments and crypto, and so those companies and markets are being affected significantly. I don't necessarily think that we're through that yet. I think there's still going to be a lot of volatility moving forward, and for businesses in the technology sector, in the crypto sector, it's really about just focusing on building and really trying to grow the grow the product and user base sort of throughout this market, and that's really what we're doing across all of our brands right now. I think these I don't know if it's quite a bear market, but these bear markets are great times to focus and build and really just kind of make sure you have the staying power to move forward regardless of market conditions. And so that's something that that we've really focused on and pride ourselves on, and I think it's really the only way to move through these types of market conditions.
Yeah, well said. On that note, it's been an exciting 6 to 8 months. It's been an exciting year for WonderFi, specifically with a couple of major acquisitions. Now the uplisting to the TSX. What can investors look forward to as we head into the latter part of the year?
Yeah, for us, it just comes back to providing access to for people to compliant crypto. So that's through our trading platforms, making it easy for people to buy crypto through WonderFi, BitBuy, Coinberry in a safe, regulated manner. And then also for investors, public market investors who want to be able to access a regulated, compliant investment, whether that's retail investors who, they're worried about investing in something that might not have that sort of security or safety around it, or moving into institutional investors, which Kevin O'Leary talks about very often, that a lot of the mandates for these institutions, there's such a focus around compliance that they're not able to move into investments in the crypto space that don't have that compliance factor really vetted and locked down. So I think we're going to continue to do that, and so for us that means looking at new markets to move into from a capital markets perspective and from a product perspective. And that's really going to be a focus for us for the balance of 2022.
Brand new listing on the TSX as of today. WonderFi, check them out, guys. WNDR now on the TSX here in Toronto. If you're a part of the Day Trade the World family, symbology-wise, at our system doesn't change at all, so nothing to do. But great to see you, as always. Ben Samaroo, co-founder and CEO of the company. We know you're tight for time this afternoon. Thanks for doing this.